How About That Cigar is proud to bring you coverage of the 2022 PCA show, and it's all brought to you by the new Nica Rustica Adobe from Drew Estate.
How About That Cigar, Day 4, PCA 2022, and it's my honor to be here at the Casa Cuevas booth with Alec Cuevas. How's it going, brother?
It's going amazing, Garrett. It's going amazing. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So tell us, kind of recap the first few days of the show. How was that?
They've been phenomenal. You know what? The footwork here has been, if anything else, I think even stronger in terms of presence than it was last year and the year before that. This has been extremely fruitful, really productive, and to tell you the truth, I have a hard time sitting down sometimes.
Absolutely. Yeah, it has been a buzz.
Oh, yes.
For sure. But speaking of buzz, there's a new toy we're playing with.
Yes, in particular.
So this has been your baby.
Oh, yes.
And how long have you been working on this project?
To tell you the truth, 8 months, 8 to 9 months as a matter of fact.
Okay.
This was a concept that actually, as a matter of fact, individuals such as yourselves, we would joke about all the time, and I'm very happy to officially launch it and exhibit it here at this year's PCA. Sangre Nueva.
And
Sangre Nueva.
Sangre Nueva.
New blood.
New blood.
Yes,
Sangre.
sir.
Blood. New one. I'm learning Spanish.
That's awesome.
So, New Blood, what can you tell us about it without giving away
Too much.
too much?
You got it. First and foremost, this cigar is a tribute to my grandfather who, as many of you possibly do know, from a very young age, he taught me about the culture of cigars and the art form and what it takes to create one. And it's also a tribute for my father, who was my biggest mentor throughout all these years when it comes to the industry and this business and making me feel welcome being so young.
Yeah.
Sangre Nueva, as you guys know, we like to do, in terms of yearly releases, something different and adding it towards our repertoire, and we don't like oversaturating our market. So this is our very first time ever in terms of using Ecuadorian Cameroon for the wrapper.
Okay.
It has a Corojo binder from Honduras as well, and the filler, which is my personal favorite part. We amped up the Pennsylvania broadleaf on the cigar with Nicaraguan and Dominican filler, and there is a secret ingredient to be had, just a sliver. It's not even considerably a percentage point to be found inside this stick.
Okay.
It brings a nice little niche touch to it. Medium to medium plus smoke, very full in flavor.
Okay.
Very full in flavor.
Very cool. And we got about 3 weeks to wait for this next batch to come out.
Yes.
Some logistics stuff.
Definitely.
'Cause that's the world we live in.
Sadly.
Right?
Sadly. In regards to that, it's something minute and to the naked eye you wouldn't necessarily be able to pick up.
Sure.
But if my father had hair on his head, he'd be losing it currently. I promise you with that. So, but they will be essentially good to go. We did not want the same issue that happened with Patrimonio the year prior, where we didn't have that product already set up.
Sure.
Thankfully, we already stepped up the game and we were preemptive when it came to this launch because we really wanted everybody to enjoy it as quickly as possible.
And this is going to be a regular production?
Oh yes,
Okay.
regular production all the way through.
Fantastic.
In all honesty, how it came about, my grandfather tends to bring a sheet, and it is a very big sheet. It is an enormous scroll, essentially, of all the tobaccos we carry, and we would normally, with our other blends, play with the percentages and come up with a certain consensus as to what we all enjoy. Same thing, in his back patio, early morning with a coffee, a nice Casa Cuevas, Connecticut. We sat down and he handed me a blank sheet. I didn't know why he did it. He hasn't even said good morning to me yet. I said, Abuelo, what is this? And he says, this is now going to be your baby. I'm putting and entrusting all of this onto you. And he told me something which I might even get a little emotional about.
I got goosebumps.
He told me I have a palate that his dad had, something that he personally believed he'd never had before. And that was tremendous to hear from him in particular.
Bro, I can't imagine what that would mean. For real.
It was amazing.
That is incredible.
It was amazing to hear it.
I bet. Dude, super proud moment, and man, I'm excited. We're really excited to try these.
I'm really excited to have you guys pick it up and really try it, and I want to see if you can figure out that secret ingredient.
Yeah, me
I'm
too.
really curious to see what you guys can try and figure out with that blend.
Me too. Spoiler alert, our friend Nate Beck at Boveda is a jerk. Haha, love you, Nate. But on the cold draw, apparently he picked it out. He's incredible. We love Nate, we love Rob and everybody at Boveda. Good friends of ours.
Amazing guys.
Alec, Bro, thank you so much.
Thank you, brother.
Super excited for you and this project and everything Casa Cuevas is doing. You guys mean a lot to the industry, and we just love you guys. So,
Thank you so much for having me again, brother.
Yeah, continued success, and stay tuned for more coverage from PCA 2022.